bitches!
Hey guys, it's been a while. It's Sam back with the BulbaSquad. It's been a few months now. I look a little bit different. I was off doing some school and I had to clean myself up a little bit so I can attend it. But I'm back. I'll be doing videos every now and again, maybe once or twice a month, because realistically there's not that much happening, and I'm gonna try and only pump out videos I really want to do. And if there isn't much I want to do, I'll only do the news updates, which is what today is going to be mostly like. And I'll give you some brief thoughts and overviews on what exactly I think about various going on happenings in the hobby. So for today, I'm a little rusty, so I'm going to have a little whiteboard with me with a bunch of the stuff I was going to talk about, because it's been a few months. I'm a little rusty. I've been very busy. So, without further ado, let's hop right into it. So I want to start off with the regular sets because that's kind of the boring stuff I want to get out of the way. Astral Radiance and Lost Origins, those are the two main sets that people have been looking at because they're main sets. Man, I was so right about Astral Radiance just being a mid set. I remember I looked at it, I said, this is going to be kind of mid, like there's nothing that special about it. It kind of just reminds me of Ancient Origins, like there's not much there, honestly. And would you look at that, lo and behold, everything's right where it should be. Everything's either at MSRP, below it, or basically we're back in normal prices. Lost Origins, the next main set that's coming out, it all looks normal. Like all the prices are healthy, everything looks exactly where it should be. The only things that are really consistently breaking above their original sale price are the PC ETBs. I'll give you a little bit of my thoughts on that right now. I genuinely think they're just investment vehicles. Like, I've never really seen people open them other than the PokeTubers. I am convinced people are just buying it, holding it, and then they artificially pump those prices up. Yeah, there's less supply of them than normal ETBs, but really, I don't know anyone who opens them. They're really just being held for investment as far as I can tell. That's been my theory since day one, and the fact that the prices keep moving the way they do every single time only further reinforces that theory. And then let's go to PTCGO, or Pokemon Go. That is also heavily reinforcing that theory. When we look at Pokemon Go, everything has just been stagnant. Like, it's not really moving. Some things are down in price, but the only thing that is actually up is the Pokemon Center ETB. Everything else is either right at MSRP or below it at this point. Some people wanted to know if I thought it was a failure or a success. I think this is fine. Honestly, prices aren't supposed to explode out the gate. It's supposed to try and stay stable, stagnant, relatively. Because it's still, in spite of the fact that it feels like it's old because of how long I've been out of this, it's not that old. It should be at these prices, honestly. It should be really calm, just nothing going crazy. So I don't understand why people were so fixated on this is a failure because you can stonk out on it. It's stable. It's good. Stable is predictable. You can predict what it's going to do most likely. And that Pokemon Center ATB, as per usual, I believe its MSRP was like $60, $65, and right now it's running around at $85. So a little bit elevated by almost the exact same amount as every other Pokemon Center ATB. Because when I looked at Astral, $50 MSRP, it's running around at about $60, $65 right now. Just, it seems like it's clockwork. It's so simple, sure, throw money at it. If things continue how they are, they're probably going to perform. It's kind of dumb. But honestly, there's no real need to fully understand it because it's just a greater fool theory. Just buy it. There's going to be some greater fool down the line who's probably going to buy it because it looks like a good investment because it grew like clockwork. That's what this has always been. And then the one everyone was talking about for a while. Special Delivery Charizard. Holy shit, that finally came out. It took so long. I can't believe it. I mean, first we got the Special Delivery Pikachu, then immediately we got news about that Charizard, but then nothing. They went radio silent about that. And then we have people like, what was his name? Twice Baked Jake speculating when it'll come out. Tons of tubers trying to guess when it'll come out. And then Bidoof comes out. Quite frankly, I like Bidoof more than Charizard. I just think they should have had more fun with it. Charizard is just stonking. Bidoof was just fun. And now we finally have Charizard. I know the question on your mind. Is this a good investment? Is its price representative of its actual value? What do you think? Long story short, we now have a series, 3 special delivery cards. Considering how easy it is to sell Pokemon product, I would not be shocked if they keep doing this. Honestly, they're selling singles to us at this point. You'll see later whenever I talk about some other things. It's such an easy vehicle to cause people to go buy stuff off the Pokemon Center and move your weaker inventory that nobody wants, like t-shirts, pens, stuff like that. Everyone just buys garbage to get the cards. They know that. Charizard is currently sitting at about $90-something on the open market. It's kind of bouncing around. I was looking at it. It might be in the 90s to low hundreds. This card is going to be desirable for quite a while. So long as the hobby stays enjoyable, very compelling, I think this card is going to be desirable. Is it going to be rare? By no means is this card going to be rare. Okay, don't even think like that. Don't worry that, oh, if I don't get in right now, I'm not going to get in. No, this card's always going to be out there. It's like an Ancient Mew. Yeah, it's not dirt cheap, but it's going to be out there. You never have to worry about finding these cards. They're so easy to find. So, if you don't think this is a good price, have patience. See if it goes down more as possibly more waves of the Charizards go out. Because it's very possible that they keep this going for weeks and weeks just because it'll move inventory. It's possible they decide to create another fancier special delivery Charizard. We don't know. It's just kind of stuff they're throwing out there to improve sales. But as it stands right now, I think it's not at a terrible price. Like, it's healthier than what the others were. Because remember, Pikachu was at like $250 to $300 for a while. Like, don't fully quote me on that. I think that's what it was at. It's been a while. I know Bidoof was well into the hundreds. So Charizard starting off high 90s, low hundreds is a pretty healthy price, all things considered. So, main thing, just use your caution. Guess, don't expect it to go to 0, but don't expect it to moon, because quite frankly, there should be plenty of them, and the only reason it would ever moon is if the Timmies go full just idiot mode and start buying everything, thinking it's gonna moon. And finally, we're getting to the UPCs. There's 2 of them, and oh my god, I'm sick of UPCs, okay? Like, that thing was the bane of me. That right there. Everyone wanted it, you couldn't touch it, and it mooned, and then everyone was thinking, ugh, I know how to make money! You don't need to tell me anything! Like, oh my god, every fucking idiot and their mother thought they were big brain for buying those things. Like, that was, I'm sick of UPCs. And now they come up with an even more big brain strategy. They create the Charizard one, and they're selling that sucker at $120 MSRP. Look, they're still selling you singles. You're not buying the packs, and they know that. They're selling you singles. They have an Arceus one. We haven't seen the art on it, but it's going to be in very similar fashion. Again, you're buying the singles, and it's a sealed product that they're selling in such a way that they're trying to make it appealing to investors. I'm almost certain at this point that's part of it. Now we have the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection. I've heard that it's going to have a much higher print run. I hope so. I would love for this to actually get into the hands of people who want it beyond the investment value. But on the open market, it's already at $280. I expect that to hold for a good while, unless if the market is flooded, just because there is no shortage of idiotic Timmies who are going to not care what price it is. If you think 280 is a good price, go ahead, but that could go to 400 and there's still going to be Timmies who are going to buy it. Like, there's no question about that. It's absolutely ridiculous, and I can't believe that this is still going on. And like, the more things change, the more things stay the same. It's like I never left. Timmy here, Timmy there, you're spending your money there, it's a good investment there, nothing ever changes. At the end of the day, I think UPCs are going to keep coming. They're going to keep making them. The original I can remember was The original one that started to feel like this was the Zacian Zamazenta with Sword and Shield, and they threw a bunch of garbage packs in there. That actually sold modestly well. Then we went up to the 25th anniversary one. Absolute blowout. It wasn't even close. Now we have a Charizard and an Arceus one. It feels like every couple months, maybe once, twice a year, we're going to get these things into the foreseeable future. Due to that fact, there's probably going to be some lunatics out there who want to collect the whole thing, like myself, because they look kind of cool side by side. I mean, you can literally see it. Ultra Premium Collection, Ultra Premium Collection, Ultra Premium Collection. Like, all of it is just Ultra Premium Collections. There's no price I can say that's a good entry point at any point. Just because no matter what happens, we can just get blindsided by the market. We can get blindsided by Pokemon. The fact that we're following this trajectory at least tells me there's probably going to be some level of consistency when it comes to the UPCs. I think to some extent they're going to be relatively safe as you can be in Pokemon. And the fact that it's going to probably be a continuing product line, it's going to make it a collectible set. People like to collect booster boxes, even the garbage ones we have in Sword and Shield now. But the fact that they're willing to do that, and it's even more telling when it comes to ETB collectors, people are going to try and collect those UPCs. I think that they're going to be foreseeably safe. No promises on any appreciation on it at any rate. But I think it would be one of those smart ideas. You pick your own entry point, go based off of how powerful you think those cards are in your own mind. How much do you think they help inflate that value? And hell, maybe even the packs inside, look at it and determine what packs do I think have the highest potential of mooning or appreciating at higher rates than others. Remember that old spider system I got? Go use it. It's so simple. Get some form of an idea. But that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys for sticking with me while I was gone all this time. And hopefully you guys enjoy the content I keep putting out. I'm going to stick around just because I know you guys enjoy it. And I really do enjoy interacting with you guys. Just life has been getting busier. I've been doing more things. I'll give you guys an update video on that. So I'm going to cut down on content. But I'll make sure I still put it out because I really do enjoy interacting with you guys. Anyway, thank you all for watching the video. And I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.